Yo, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm basically copying Driving Empire's YouTubers' car specs. And obviously, I'm not going to be copying the same exact car, but I will be copying the same exact spec. So from the rims, the primary paint, the secondary paint, the calipers, the interior, the chrome, etc. So just to show you guys an example, here is my McLaren Limited Spookfest Speedtail, whatever this thing is called. I have no idea. I have a very bad serial on it, but that doesn't matter. This car is actually based off of Dema's Apollo and his Zenvo TRS spec, because they're basically the same exact thing. But yeah, as you can see, it's like an emerald green, and then the secondary is white interior and white calipers. So this is basically what I'm going to be doing. It's not the same exact car, but it is the same exact spec. Now I think I'm going to be doing at least 3 YouTuber specs, and obviously change up the car a little bit. Now the 3 YouTubers I have in mind at the current moment is obviously ABC Glitched, Car to Car, and Fresh Rambo. I already have Dema here, so yeah, but I might do another YouTuber later in the video, so stay tuned for that. I'm having a pretty difficult time right now finding a good spec to use, because most of his cars are blue, which is pretty much the same exact thing that Car to Car has for his car specs, and I was saving that for him. So the blue cars are pretty much reserved for Carter. Sorry, Rambo. But I'm looking right now on his shorts actually to find a pretty good spec, and I noticed that he has the Spookfest McLaren 765 LT Spider in like a white and blue. I think that looks pretty good. I actually made mine in a white and red. Hold on, right here. Okay, so I don't want to copy the same spec he has on a 765 LT because, well, this is the same exact car. But I'm looking at one of his other shorts, and he has the Limited Apollo in a pink. So his primary is in a lighter pink, his secondary is in a darker pink, and then he has that white stripe going on. So I think we could kind of customize this car a little bit to get that look. It is darker. It's kind of like this, sort of. Yeah, that's the closest thing I'm getting at right now. The rims are so ugly, they're in a pink. So I'm not going to be doing the same exact thing. There is a tint of white in there. So I think I might have to make the car white. Sorry. Let me actually put that color on, because I cannot. I'm trying to make the cars look good, at least. And then let me go back here and change up this pink into a better looking color. Maybe like this. Yeah, I would say that looks pretty good. Change the calipers. Let me guess, they're obviously pink, right? It's not even a question. They're actually black, surprisingly. But hey, I could make it pink. Like, yeah, I think the pink would actually match out pretty well. Kind of like this color. Yeah. Alright, and then for his interior, it is oh so pink. Dude, whoever hacked onto your account, Rambo, I don't know what they were doing. Why am I saying Rambo as if he's actually going to see this video? I have no idea. I think like this. I kind of like it a little bit more like this. Okay. So we're going to do it this way. Let me see what the spec looks like. Not bad at all. I actually do like this. This does not look terrible. I would say this looks pretty good in my opinion. Anyways, moving on to the next YouTuber, we're going to be doing Car to Car. And similar to Rambo, most of his cars are blue. Or, who am I kidding? All of his cars are basically blue. So I'm just going to try to find a good car spec and change it up. I have no idea. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so I'm currently looking at Car to Car specs right now, just from his thumbnails and even his shorts. And I actually found a pretty good spec. Yes, it's blue, but who cares? Now, it's actually blue and white, or white and blue, however you want to refer to it as. So, let's search up Tempex. We're going to use a Mustang. I think this is the one. Yeah, so as you can see, I have it in a white and orange. The orange is actually in a metallic wrap stripe, but that's all good. So, we're going to make the primary color here into a blue. Alright, let's take the reflections off. And then, for the secondary, we're going to put a white stripe. This just looks like a typical Mustang spec. I don't even know if this is really a Carter spec or whatever, but oh well. So, I mean, yeah. And to be honest, this actually doesn't even look so bad as well. I would probably prefer this over the Rambo spec I put, or whatever kind of spec that was. So yeah, let's just go ahead and look at it. Let me exit it. I left the interior black because that's what he does. So the calipers are in white. I already had them in white. The primary paint is in blue. The stripe Oh, this looks so good with the reflection of the sun. It's in a metallic, like, white, but it kind of looks like a gray. Actually, let me go back and change that a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Now it should be white. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't look gray anymore. Nice. This does look good. Very good in my opinion. And honestly, I'd much rather prefer this than Rambo's spec or whatever spec that was. Probably just a little kid that hacked onto his account. That's what I'm assuming at least. So yeah, let's move on to the next and final YouTuber, that being ABC Glitched. So I have to search up an ABC Glitch video or just look at one of his thumbnails or shorts, and hopefully we could find a good spec from there. So I think we're going to be using it on a Gumpert actually. So I have the Gumpert Apollo Sport and then the 2008 Gumpert Apollo. I think we're just going to be using this one. Okay, yeah, perfect. So this thing is literally stock. It has not been customized at all. 82? Oh, there we go. We got it. This is the same thing. Yeah, this is basically the same thing. Okay, I like the metallic wrap on there. Interior, what does he have on the interior? I think it's just black, right? It's like a black gray. Yeah. We're just gonna go with a gray. And then for calipers, I think he used black. Black might be the strategy. And then for his rims, he does have different rims. The T50 is like a star rim. Yeah, I'm more or less like basing the spec off the T50S he has, but it's the same exact spec he has on his GT4. But here, let's put the rims. No. I think, okay, since it's like a, yeah, it's a 5-star. This is another 5-star. Ooh, wait, these look pretty accurate to what the T50 has. And they actually don't look terrible compared to, well, these. But these are better looking rims for this car. But I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Oh, I almost purchased the wrong thing. Alright, well, there you have it, guys. This is basically the same spec that ABC has for his T50S and his GT4. And to be honest, it doesn't look bad in my opinion. I do like it. So, yeah, let me actually display all of these car specs. Alright, since we did Rambo's first, let's just go ahead and spawn in his. And that was the, yep, McLaren 765 LT Spider Special Edition, or just the Spookfest Edition. And then Carter's was the Mustang right here. Then let's use ABC Glitches spec for the Gumpert. And then I will just take out demos right here. There we go. Hold on, let's try to cover the glowing light. No, I don't want to buy this for 20. Okay. Right about there, and then I want to line it up. Could still see it a little bit, but that's okay. It's not really noticeable. It is kind of noticeable. Oh my gosh, hold on. Bro, I don't want to buy this thing. Stop bugging me, dude. I know I could cover this up. Hold on. Am I not straight or something? Like, this side's covered up. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. No, I don't. Bro. I think it's just the stupid thing at this point. Oh my gosh. I'm not about to spend 20 Robux on this thing. Like, why in the world? Right, like, I totally didn't spend 20 Robux or whatever to just put this car on display. It's just parked like that, guys. I mean, come on. Obviously, but I'm proud to support Driving Empire. Yeah, for sure. But there you have it, guys. I mean, these are basically the YouTuber specs, all put out on a display. So let me just go ahead and start off with what we have here. Let's just do the first one. So this was Rambo's. This was the spec that I found on one of his shorts with his account being supposedly hacked. I have no idea. It was like a purple and pink spec. I could not put that same exact spec on this. It would have looked very bad. And I mean it. It would have looked terrible. So I have it in a white and pink because there was a tint of white. There was a white stripe on the spec, so it counts. All right. And to be honest, it doesn't look so bad in my opinion. Then we have Carter spec, obviously, and the original Carter spec there is. Blue and white, you can't go wrong with it. I mean, literally the same exact thing that Rambo has, but all good. So we have the secondary being the stripe in a white metallic, and then the primary is in a blue with a reflection. Well, there is no reflection. Yeah, I dragged it down. And we have the rims in black, calipers are white, and then I left the license plate a California license plate. So that's nice. All right, next we got ABC Glitches spec, and this spec is actually based off the Gordon Murray T50S and his GT4RS. It's like this grayish, light purple kind of color. I'm not really sure what it is called. I had to search up the RGB code to get the right thing, but hey, we got it. I think these look pretty accurate to what the T50 has. And then I have the interior in like a grayish black. Lastly, the license plate being a Montana license plate, and I also changed the chrome into a black right here since it is similar to the T50. But yeah, there you have it. Same exact spec, or pretty similar spec. And then finally, we have Dema's spec, which is probably my favorite spec out of all of them. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, this is based off his Zenvo TRS and his Limited Apollo. But yeah, I mean, this thing looks great. The color is like an emerald green. The color fades with this certain model because I don't know why the Limited has this look to it, but hey, it looks pretty good in my opinion. And then we have the secondary color in a white interior, white calipers, and a Montana license plate. But there you guys have it. These are basically the YouTuber car specs that I copied. Obviously, they're not the same exact car. They're just the specs. I don't even know if you want to consider this a YouTuber spec because I think his account got hacked and he was a little kid. How many times have I said that already? It doesn't matter. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below which spec was your favorite. Make sure to go ahead and join my Discord server that I recently created. And with that being said, I'm pretty much done with this video. Bye.